welcome to the channel Crossing the Spiritual Streams. My name is Tandra, and today we're going to do a flip through or a look through of a deck, but it's not going to be the way I've been normally doing it because it's actually a traditional Rider-Waite deck, but it's a holographic version. And so I just wanted to show how beautiful these cards were, and the actual artwork is typical of all Rider-Waite decks, and you can see that pretty much anywhere online or pretty much anywhere. So I didn't want to spend a lot of time going through that, but I did want to spend some time going through the deck itself and looking at just how pretty these cards are. This is just a, it's just, like I said, it's the Rider-Waite deck. It is a holographic version, as you can tell. They're kind of shiny and stuff, even the box is. It's a thicker deck than normal. Because to make the holographic version, they make them so they're a little bit more of sturdier cardstock. This deck isn't in any particular order or anything like that. We're just going to kind of flip through the cards just a little bit and let you just kind of see the different colors and the vibrancy that they have, which makes them kind of more interesting. The Rider-Waite deck is often known as a student deck, and which is kind of weird because almost all tarot decks are based on the Rider-Waite deck, so I'm not sure why they call it the student deck. But just to kind of spice it up a little bit or make it a little bit more interesting, the holographic deck is just kind of interesting to see. You know, as you can tell, when the light hits it different ways, it's kind of rainbow colors kind of show up on it, or it's just a little bit more glossy and pretty, so it just kind of makes it a nice, prettier deck to work with. So if you are gonna, go out and get a deck that's, a student deck per se, you might as well just go and make it a little prettier while you're at it and make it a little prettier to deal with. Now, because the card stock is a little heavier than a normal tarot deck, it takes a little bit more effort to shuffle it, and it's a little bit more work. But once you get the cards kind of broken in a little bit, it's not too bad. So that's kind of something that you might need to think about or work with a little bit. While I'm going through these, I just want to remind you all to watch the other videos on the channel. We have a lot of different pick-a-pile tarot sets, or pick-a-pile tarot readings, where you can go through, and there are timeless, a lot of them, so you can go through and pick those. We do have some other flip throughs of some other decks and oracle cards as well. We also have a video series on how to read tarot cards that we've been putting out that might interest you, and a few other videos on some other spiritual topics. So, while you're here on the channel, if you could pick out some other videos to watch, that would be great. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave comments in the comments section. Let me know what you think about this particular deck, whether or not you'd want to work with one that's a little bit more spruced up than just a regular Rider-Waite deck. That kind of thing. That would be useful to us. Share this video with your friends and family in case they might be interested in it or interested in the channel in general. All those things help out the channel a lot and are very useful to us. We're not monetized through YouTube, and we are trying to grow our channel, and so all of those things help YouTube decide to share our video with other people so that they can see it. And so that's, just something that we appreciate greatly. And if you find value in our videos at all of those things are very useful to us, and we really, really appreciate them. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I welcome you to do so now. Also, if you hit the bell icon, you can be notified of future videos that we put out when we do that. For all of those of you who have subscribed to the channel in past and are coming back to us to watch a video, we greatly appreciate you as well. And I'm very grateful for you and thankful that you've decided to make us part of your community. And so we just got a few more cards to get through here. I know that since you're used to seeing these images on cards, if you know anything about tarot cards, there's not a lot to say about the images themselves. I just like to show how pretty the cards are in general. Different light will hit them different ways, and so the camera might be hitting them kind of funky here a little bit. But yeah, like I said, it's just a regular deck. There's nothing different about the deck other than the fact that it's on thicker stock. I like the back. I think it's a pretty back. And like I said, I just love the way the light hits and shines. I'm kind of a sucker for really pretty colors and pretty artwork. So since the Rider-Waite deck, some of it has really cool artwork, but some of it's kind of like this is really pretty artwork. I like this one, uh, but some of the Rider-Waite symbolism is like, yeah, okay, whatever. It's nothing that's super spectacular. But by putting it on the holographic cards, it makes it just a little nicer, which I like. And I'm not taking a real long time with each one of these, since most of you all, like I said, if you need to see what this actual artwork looks like on the deck, it's easy to find that online for you to see all the different pictures. So that's not a problem. Also, if you go through our How to Read Tarot series, this is a deck that we use, or one of the decks that we use in that, and so you get a chance to see what every card looks like very easily on those videos as well. But if you've worked with tarot at all, or have been studying tarot, or looked into anything with tarot, you've seen these cards. It's a very common deck. It's out there. Like I said, a lot of people consider it a student deck, which I always thought was kind of weird because, like I said, most decks out there are based on this deck of some way, shape, or form. They might use different symbolism, different pictures, that kind of thing. But for the most part, they're based on this deck most of the time, unless they're oracle cards, or unless there's some other special deck in some way, shape, or form that they've decided to not follow. Sometimes they give them different names or different meanings to the cards, but for the most part, they are based on this deck. Okay, and then the last one is the Two of Swords. Okay, so then that just kind of gave you a general idea of what this deck looks like, and when it's been beautified up just a little bit and given a holographic image, make it look kind of cool. And like I said, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave comments in the comment section. May the stars guide your path, and we'll see you in future videos. Bye bye.